new content to show today, so let's get started. First up is our newest hero, Marcel, and his other half, Clemar. Marcel is an elegant, mysterious, and eccentric artist and photographer. As a roamer, his playstyle focuses on getting close to enemies to activate his passive and using time stop and untargetable mechanics to control the battlefield. We can't wait to see the amazing plays you'll pull off with him. But that's not all. A mysterious new mode is coming too. One that will test your reflexes and add a touch of luck to the mix. So, what secrets lie behind this frenzy of hooks? You'll have to wait and see. Finally, the annual All-Star Festival will also be bringing plenty of surprises. This year, we're diving into the deep blue for an epic adventure in the unexplored depths. Several old friends will be getting new deep-sea skins, while the usual events and rewards will get exciting new twists too. All right, that's all for this new patch preview. We hope you'll enjoy all the new content, and we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn. Hello everyone, and welcome to our new patch preview. We've got lots of new content to show today, so let's get started. First up is our newest hero, Marcel, and his other half, Clemar. Marcel is an elegant, mysterious, and eccentric artist and photographer. As a roamer, his playstyle focuses on getting close to enemies to activate his passive and using time stop and untargetable mechanics to control the battlefield. We can't wait to see the amazing plays you'll pull off with him. But that's not all. A mysterious new mode is coming too. One that will test your reflexes and add a touch of luck to the mix. So, what secrets lie behind this frenzy of hooks? You'll have to wait and see. Finally, the annual All-Star Festival will also be bringing plenty of surprises. This year, we're diving into the deep blue for an epic adventure in the unexplored depths. Several old friends will be getting new deep-sea skins, while the usual events and rewards will get exciting new twists too. All right, that's all for this new patch preview. We hope you'll enjoy all the new content, and we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn. Hello everyone, and welcome to our new patch preview. We've got lots of new content to show today, so let's get started. First up is our newest hero, Marcel, and his other half, Clemar. Marcel is an elegant, mysterious, and eccentric artist and photographer. As a roamer, his playstyle focuses on getting close to enemies to activate his passive and using time stop and untargetable mechanics to control the battlefield. We can't wait to see the amazing plays you'll pull off with him. But that's not all. A mysterious new mode is coming too. One that will test your reflexes and add a touch of luck to the mix. So, what secrets lie behind this frenzy of hooks? You'll have to wait and see. Finally, the annual All-Star Festival will also be bringing plenty of surprises. This year, we're diving into the deep blue for an epic adventure in the unexplored depths. Several old friends will be getting new deep-sea skins, while the usual events and rewards will get exciting new twists too. All right, that's all for this new patch preview. We hope you'll enjoy all the new content, and we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn. Hello everyone, and welcome to our new patch preview. We've got lots of new content to show today, so let's get started. First up is our newest hero, Marcel, and his other half, Clemar. Marcel is an
This arrow shatters silence and heralds the spring. Let the light of spring illuminate our path.
May all be blessed with a golden harvest. Follow arrival.
Though winter falls, we yearn for spring stirring, Florian and I.
Together, we'll brave winter's embrace.
By spring's light.
In the name of autumn.
Hidden blossoms.
Fruits of our labor.
This arrow shatters silence and heralds the spring. Let the light of spring illuminate our path.
May all be blessed with a golden harvest. Fallen leaves on golden winds sing of autumn's arrival.
Though winter falls, we yearn for spring stirring, Florian and I.
Together, we'll brave winter's embrace.
Tetelia School X Summer Cup Season 1, organized by Battleknights India, and prize pool of 16,000. It will be a BO5 series final game between team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI versus Alu Pitika. And you're right now going to watch it out at Battleknights India's YouTube channel. So if you are here already, subscribe our channel, share our stream to your friends, and let them know that the tournament is on for Tetelia School X Summer Cup Season 1. And it's your boy STZ in the casting desk right now.
Light me up and watch the world burn!
You can see that with that voice, you can know like which hero is getting banned. That is the Xbog, of course. From the side of Alu Pitika, they're going to ban the Xbog, and Natan will be taken out from the side of BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. And let them call BKBB. And now the second ban is coming soon as well. A lot of options are open at this point. They can actually go for it, which is kind of like the Grog, the Kalea, even
See
the
value in me?
you
should.
Wait for the Fedrin ban here. That's actually a good ban, I'll say. Like the Fedrin is a needed ban at this point. It's in the meta. You have the sustain. You have a really good way to actually stand in the front. So obviously this ban coming out from BKBB is actually a fascinating ban, I'll say. But from the
Now
side
you
of
lead
team,
the way to the next adventure.
That's a good ban too. They're taking out the Sora here. Fedrin Sora is nowadays one of the best ban out there.
Guided by lantern's light. Butterflies born by thy wish, guided by lantern's light.
There you go. After all those meta getting banned, now it's time for the Jushin to take it out as well. I mean, the BKBB has done a lot of thinking throughout this ban, I'll say, because they first banned a respect, that is the Natan, I believe. Then they went for the Fedrin and now they're banning out the Grok. Okay, I expected the Grok from the very beginning though, but we're gonna see the ban onto the Grok in a very late fashion, but from the side of Red though. I mean, Alu Pitika. But at the same time, like when they banned the Jushin, I thought like it should be a ban of team Alu Pitika, not not the ban for the side of team
I've been
BKBB,
waiting for
because
too long.
at this point, I believe the BKBB would have gone for something else rather than the Jushin. They could have opted the Jushin for their side as a first pick, but they really gave it out towards the side of team. I mean, not gave it out, but they just banned it out. They will go for something else. The carry is open. There is a chance for going on to the Freya, onto the EXP. We have
Sniper
the Yuzong
ready.
open as well.
Give me a target.
Told you, the carry. But there you go, the Leslie. Today only when I was watching the MPLPH, TLPH versus Aurora PH, we already saw the Leslie coming against the carry. So, but that doesn't work so well for Aurora. I mean, Demokai did not succeeded against
Let
Hamzi.
them play the hero. I will be the truth this world desperately needs.
That is expected.
Now Akai enters the scene.
Oh my goodness, Akai. I mean, when you see a Minseta, you will gonna see a Akai counter. So very rationalized pick from team BKBB at this point. They went for a meta carry. They went for another meta into the EXP, that is the user, and then a counter kind of pick, a counter mindset of pick, that is the Akai, of course. And for their side, team Alu Pitika, they will stay with that Leslie and the Minseta. Now the third pick will come up for the set of Alu Pitika. At this point, this
born with
Minseta is going
talent.
for a roam. Okay. That's another flex, I'll say, because this Minseta is right now for the roam for the EXP. And when the Guinevere coming in, might gonna suggest us that it might gonna go for the roam, or maybe onto the jungle, or maybe like in a worst case, I'll say it will be in the mid lane. Like we never see a mid lane Gwynny though, but still in the worst case. There you go.
The southern seas are my domain. I didn't cure the pain. I harness it.
Taken out, and instantly we're gonna see a ban onto the Valentina. That's so good because at this point, like the Akai's ultimate, the heavy spin, and if you're gonna talk about the Dragon's ultimate, that is the Black Dragon Arise. All these things can be easily copied out with the Valentina. So BKBB, they really putting the thoughts into the process to ban this kind of heroes out there into the lines. And now coming forward to the last ban for the side of Alu Pitika. What it could be. A lot of
Crowned
options
by
are open
heaven's
at this
mandate, my legacy shall endure.
Ban the Zetian. Another mage into the ban list, guys. Like first the Jushin taken out, then we saw the Kadita, now the third mage, and then we saw the Valentina, and then the fourth mage is the Zetian. So are we going to see a ban onto the Eve as well? Because at this point, is a mage mid lane, which is open for both these sides. They haven't picked up their mid lane yet. So last ban about to come, guys. A lot of options open at this point. Into the mid still. The Farsa is open. The Eve is open. They can come up with the Selena. They can come up with the, like Lilia as well. Lunox. I mean, Lunox carry one of the deadliest combos.
In my dream world.
As I mentioned, the Lunox, and it will be not getting into the mark because it will be taken out from the side of team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. It's because the Lunox would have been a
Payback
better
time.
the pick for the side of team BKBB, but at the same time, the first pick in the second phase falls into the hand of team Alu Pitika. So banning out the Lunox is actually a good choice, I'll say. Like, you don't want it against your side because if it's come to against your side, then you might gonna get a lot of hindrance by that Lunox. So they denied it this time into the ban phase. And now it's time for the team BKBB to go for the last two picks. The mage is already selected down by the side of team Alu Pitika. But for now, it's time for us to watch out what will be the last two picks from the side of team BKBB. They're yet to pick their jungler.
My tail's been itching for a real fight.
My kiss grants you immortality or death.
That's huge CC kind of picks coming out from the setup team. BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI, because look at it, like you are going for Alice, you are going for an Alice, and you're going for the Kalaya as well. Then you're on to the Yuzong. Like, crowd control is massive right now for the side of team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. And at the same time, there is true damage to take for the side of Alu Pitika because the carry has already been taken out. And when the Akai into their scene, as a jungler, it's also a good pick, I'll say. Like, I'm not sure if that would be the case. Because you got the Akai, the Akai will be the one, into the jungle area, indeed. And now we are heading into the game number 1 between BKBB versus team Alu Pitika at the Tetelia School X Summer Cup Season 1, powered by Battleknights India, sponsored by Vista Games, MOBA 5v5. And you're right now watching it out at the Battleknights India official YouTube channel. So if you're new, subscribe our channel. And if you are our old subscribers, then do share the stream to your friends. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the lineup town for the game number 1 between team BKBB versus team Alu Pitika. Here we can see that the BKBB has a good comp. They have a late comp here. Obviously, the damage dealer is the carry only. They are going for a full crowd control kind of team matchup. At the same time, if you're going to talk about the team Alu Pitika, they are on to the normal picks. That is the high loss into the roam, Farsa coming into the mid. We saw the Minsita, we saw Gwini into the jungle. So obviously, like, so many, you can say, normal, not even meta, normal picks from their side, and some kind of counter as well. Like the Leslie into the goal is a counter for the carry. So obviously, like, when you are going for a full setup into your way, sustain against a sustain, you need a little bit sustain as well, because like in the late game, true damage might gonna shatter you down, might gonna melt you down because of that carry. So obviously, like, we are looking after it. Let's see how it works, how it goes, how it be turning out for any of the side we are watching out right now. There you go, a little bit of poke coming out into the mid side. That is from the side of team BKBB here. They got the Alice, so we're not going to see a lot of skirmishes in the early phase of the game because everybody will play a defensive way. At least for the BKBB side, they will play the defensive way because they know they're gonna outshine in the late game. Okay, a little bit of overextension. You can see the overextension might gonna price out onto that high loss though. Nakai went for the heavy spin, managed to take care of the Mincy, and the Mincy still retaliating at this point. Alice went for a little bit of poke here. They're not getting any of the casualties, but they will give a lot of like poking damage onto that Mincy and the co. They need to go back to the base safely so that they will recall back with a full health. Whenever she wants to take a zone onto the turtle. Let's see, the King's Call already used. There is the Black Dragon coming in as well. Retribution from the Panda. Panda got the turtle there. There's a lot of heal coming out from the Kalea. Now there is the retaliation for the side of team Alu Pitika here. Okay, the special migration with the Violet combo coming out from the Guinevere. She went back on the safer side. But there is the heavy spin cornering down into the wall and the crowd control coming in. The Tsunami Slam. But there is the Feather Strike from behind. A kill coming out for the Gwynny with a double. She's going for the finish. Might be going for a triple at this point. Blood used. And it's going back. Dragon coming in for the dive. But then the special migration once again used. But this time the final blow will be given by the Farsa. 3-0 the score is. Alu Pitika. They got a great start here. Even though they lost one kill, one turtle, but doesn't matter. They gave a good start for their side so far because of that triple kill. 1 for the Farsa, 2 for the Gwynny, and now 3 for the Gwynny. She went for the special migration, but not as a kill. We'll get it as an assist because of Minsita getting the final blow onto his hand. Alu Pitika, they're doing so well at this point. BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. They need to wait for their turn to actually go for a rampage here at the Land of Dawn. So far it is Alu Pitika with the score, with the micro, with the kills. They're high onto the standard. They're in the lead at this moment. And if you're going to talk about the goal lead, it is not even settled here. It is just like a minimal, settlement kind of goal from team BKBB. They're not outrageous with the goal lead. They're just like having a pace on to this game. Obviously, it's just, 4 minutes of the game and you cannot set a proper game stay. Oh, another special migration. He went to zone it out. But now the Akai joined, as well as there is with the Throne of the Ruin, the Black Dragon emerging. He's going on to the fight as well. The heavy spin comes up, but there is the Farsa getting the kill onto the Alice here. With the Mincy falling down there. The Dragon going in. Kalea finds a kill onto the Hylos, but from behind, we're going to see the Leslie striking on. Tsunami Slam happened, but Kalea will be taken out by the Leslie with the final blow. Now the turtle coming in, and there is no Gwynny to contest out the turtle because of, you can say, she doesn't have the she doesn't have the ultimate at this point. It's onto the cooldown, but she grabbed up the carry with the special migration. Carry goes back with the help of the Purify. Used it down, and now the carry falls down with the turtle coming into the hand of Guinevere. She gonna get shut out onto that Yuzong. Beautifully managed to provide the setup onto the Gwynny, but still, Team Alu Pitika, they're going high onto the traits. 7 kills onto the scoreboard, 3 onto the lead. And then if you're going to talk about the turtle, they grabbed it on for their side. 1 for 1, the total score is, and 7 for 4 is the killing, scoreboard is, I will say. Then there is the Throne of the Ruin used with that. We're going to see that King's Call, but the Minsita will not going to survive this 2 chunkiest attack. Actually 3-4-1, I will say, because it was a 3v1 situation in which we saw Alice minding the business so well for the side of team BKBB at this point. BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI is kind of playing so aggressive, even though they know their game falls into the late phase. Still, they're kind of going so rampagely aggressive. But what just happened on the top side, off-cam kill comes up for the carry. Finds the kill, managed to delete down that Leslie with the damage, and now she will go for the TO. It's a cross-map play, you can say, because on the bot side, the Mincy already taken out a structure for the side of team Alu Pitika. Throne of the Ruin following up there. There is the King's Call coming in as well. Feather Strike used, but will be reset down by that Yuzong. He got a chunkiest damage onto that first up, but for now, double Petrify combo used onto the Hylos. The Gwynny falls down here with the final blow secured by the Alice. What a start, what a mid-phase coming out for BKBB at this moment. They're going a little bit aggressive in the early phase, got a lot of kills onto their hand. Gave up a lot of kills onto their hand. But then we saw the rise of Team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. With the mid game approaching, I believe, and the carry will get enough spike she might be deleting down more of the members from the side of team Alu Pitika. And here you go, like when you're getting a lot of damage, when you are losing out the fights because of the crowd control, you're not gonna contest out the turtle this time. Last time you were in the bush, you tried for it, you even grabbed it up with the retribution, and not only the turtle, but you grabbed up the kill onto that carry as well. So obviously, like when this things happens, this things kind of goes like this only. And now we're taking up a little bit of time, guys. Look at that. Bloodart once again poking out slightest of the damage onto the Farsa. Feather strike used for the zone here. We're going to see that sniper coming in. Tsunami Slam used, follow up by the Dragon. A fight coming up here. Let's see the double Petrify combo used. Carry falls down with a special migration, hitting onto a 1v4 situation. Look at the Dragon surviving there. Kai going in. Winnie falls down, shut down onto the Yuzong, and now they're going for a little bit of extension with the attack. Tsunami, there is the, you can say the bonk onto that high loss. I need to go back at this point. A lot of resources burned down with just one kill onto the board for the side of team BKBB, whereas we saw 2 kills into the hand of team Alu Pitika. So far, Alu Pitika is doing great, guys. They're going head to head, and they're going so well. Like, obviously, I mean, when all of the members are into the tanky section, you know the early phase will be a matter full of your side, because that's how it works. But having this Leslie and giving her the spike, glorious pathway, feather strike, special migration with the Battleknights and into the backside. Look at that damage coming out from the Alice. He finds a kill out of the Leslie. The Kalea falls down here. Dragon coming in for the follow-up. Double kill out of the carry. The Gwynny in a very bad position. He might gonna get chased down by the Dragon. Let's see. The high loss, sliver of HP for him. Blood out used at this point. We're gonna see the high loss getting down. Gwynny so high into the map, but can she survive here? She used the special migration. She used the clone, but there will be the third skill coming in, and she is getting targeted down here. She's trying her best. She grabbed up the kill on the Yuzong. She goes back. The King Calls comes in as well. This is one of the best outplayer I've ever seen at the Land of Dawn. But there will be the shutdown from the Sakai. Blood used once again. There's the Minseta going back at this point, giving out those second skill into that Akai. Feather airstrike following up. A lot of burst onto that page. But the Tsunami Slam happened. They managed to call down onto the Farsa. There's thrown up the ruin, killing spree for the Alice. Shutdown happened to the Alice as well. 1-for-1 the score is. There will be the redemption, and we're going to see a kill onto the Kalea for a 2-1 trade by Alu Pitika here. Not only the 2-1 trade, they grabbed up 2 members who could have zoned out the Lord here. There might be a chance we're going to see the Alu Pitika will have the Lord for the first match here, because so far I'll say like they're in a better position. With each and every team fights they're winning, they're having a lead on the scoreboard with a 3. If you're going to talk about the turtle, they're in the deficit, but doesn't matter when you have a lead of a goal. I mean, not a big lead of goal, but still, it's a 600 lead for BKBB, which can be recouped easily from the setup team, Alu Pitika. Now it's time for the turtle, guys. I mean, the Lord, guys. And before that, the zone coming out. Hylos in a very bad position, using the Revitalize, forcing it out. The heavy spin used at this moment. He's getting cornered at this point. The King's Call comes in the way. There is the Glorious Pathway used as well. Thrown the ruin. 3-member scarf capture in the way. The Leslie used the flicker here. Black Dragon emerges, chasing down those members. Can they survive the attack here? Another Blooded used here. Thrown the ruin might gonna come up. Wait, no. The Alice is going back, but laying a lot of damage at this point. Look at that Minsita, literally giving all those damages, but will be falling down into the hand of the Akai. Killing spree for coming out for the Panda here. And now it may be a time to grab up the Lord for your side, because you saw the Guinevere falls down. I mean, the Guinevere is still standing strong, but she doesn't have enough zone to actually create an opening for her. But she's going at this point. The Tsunami Slam. We're going to come out, and before that, the turtle got grabbed on by the Akai. The Panda got it down there. Throw the ruin onto no one. They're going back at this point. They have a good choice to retaliate back as, I mean, I'll say that was the best decision, because the Lord is coming soon into the way for the side of team Alu Pitika. So you need to stay alert. You need to stay alive. You need to defend that Lord if you want to win this game. Number 1 for your side. There you go. What will happen at this point? The Lord marching on the top. There is a chance we're gonna see that scum is from the side of team Alu Pitika, but at the same time they need to defend the Lord as well. So it's more like a gamble. Like whoever tries to take the Lord, they'll have more chances. Okay, the Black Dragon emerges. There is the heavy spin coming out from the way. There's counting down. A tear falls down as well. Tsunami Slam happened on the Leslie. She got captured by this Kalea. Queenie falls down. Dragon got the kill on the final blow. There's the flicker coming in. Look at that damage. Onto the Kai. He falls down. A shutdown happened on him. The Lord slammed on the inhibitor. But there's the King's Call coming in, slowing down. A double kill onto the carry. Might gonna see a triple kill for the Mincy. Let's see. That's a triple kill. He might gonna go for the Maniac as well. Feather Strike used for the zone, but in the matter of this triple kill from each and every sides, from each and every lanes, we saw a lot of dramatic structure-wise lead for the side of team BKBB. They got a lot of structures in their way. They got all the inhibitors in a very bad position that might be taken out in the second Lord fight. And if you're going to talk about the tier 2 and the tier 3, the outer and the mid turrets, it has been already taken out for BKB. So obviously when the turrets are falling down again and again, you know what the possibility coming in, the possibility of lane pressure is coming in, which is not at all a good thing. Now the Mincy in a very bad position will be taken out with a Tsunami Slam. He used the flicker, he used the King's Call, but he can't run away. The kill will be goes here to the hand of BKBB. And before the Lord, team Alu Pitika, they need to go for a proper zoning on the Lord side if they really want this Lord to their way. Because so far I know, like another Lord, if it falls into the hand of team BKBB, then it might be the, you know, like the last Lord. Because look at the health of the inhibitors; it's so low at this point. High loss. He will be taken out with the Tsunami Slam. The Black Dragon approaches. The Hylos got deleted down with the 2 damage coming in. Heavy spins used at this point. Look at that Kai. The inhibitor falls down with the minions marching in there. There's the blood out use. Special migration, but not gonna walk. Yeah, the Gwynny falls down with the King's Call coming in. Minsta give a lot of damage. A Kai falls down with a 1 shot coming out from that Leslie here. But there you go. Another turret falls down from the bot. And it's just the top inhibitor standing strong at this moment. Alu Pitika in a situation they really don't want to be, and they can make their comeback, then it will be another thing. The Lord, it goes into the hand of team BKBB, BORO KARBI BHAI, and they might gonna see a win here because, you know, with this Lord, it's the end. It's the end for Alu Pitika because if they gonna try to defend it out, they might gonna fall as well. The only way to win this match is to take down that carry, the sole damage dealer on the side of team BORO KARBI BHAI. Bye. Look at the lane synchronization as well. I told you, like, when the lane pressure starts, it's not easy to roam around the map. It's not easy to take on fights. It's not easy to take on the neutral objectives. And now they're waiting for the Lord to come in, to barge in so that they can defend it out, carry. It's a little bit late. We're going to see the zone out coming out from the whole members of BORO KARBI BHAI. But before that, they're taking all the synchronization onto the lane. The Lord got deflected around. But those Lord minions are coming in. There's the Black Dragon and forces here for the charge. The Tsunami Slam happened as well. A lot of damage has been reached out onto the top. The tier has been taken out. Leslie falls down first. There is a Cling Spear onto the Minsita. And there you go. They're going for the base here with the damage coming in, locking down the base. And it will be a win for BORO KARBI BHAI. And Team Alu Pitika, you have to go for the lose on the first game only. They tried their best this time, but as I mentioned, it's a late game draft for BORO KARBI BHAI. So obviously, they're going to take on the game forward for their side. And now we're going to go for the game number 2 directly without any break. Yep. There you go. Another game. We're back at the Tetelia School X Summer Championship Season 1, powered by Battleknights India Esports, sponsored by Vista Games, MOBA 5v5. A 16,000 rupees prize pool tournament with supported by Vista here. And you know, like the final games is going on right now between Team BORO KARBI versus Alu Pitika, in which BORO KARBI got a lead so far. This is the BO5 series to the grand finale. Whoever wins will take that 16,000 prize pool. So obviously, like, are you ready for it? Are
now
you guys
lead the
ready
way
for
to
it?
the next
Because this
adventure.
is the ultimatum at Tetelia School X Summer Championship Season 1. And who will be the winner of Season 1? Let me know in the comment section if you're watching right now. Is it Team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI or is it Alu Pitika? But the draft is about to start, guys. Need to wait a little bit. Of course, when things works the way it is, like when you're going for a full sustain kind of comp, you know, like a lot of options will just come forward for your side. When in the early phase, you will lose out a lot of
See value in me?
heroes.
You should.
Ban up to ban, guys. There you go. A Fedwin ban, then we saw the Xbox banning as well.
I've been waiting for too long.
And now it's on to the carry. Minsata as well. There's the ban onto the Sora. And the last ban coming out from BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI, what it could be. Last time the carry was the sole damage dealer, as I mentioned. And it worked so well for BKBB. Even though the try of Team Alu Pitika was so high, but still they lost it out. The last ban was onto the Nathan, guys.
my castle, my friend.
The Grok, guys. The Grok into the way. We're not hoping for a Grok first pick, but this time it will be done by Alu Pitika. They really need to win this game, so they're trying their best so far. And
I am
it's
not the
team
only one bound by
BORO
these
KARBI BHAI BHAI
chains.
will stay silent after this Grok pick, or they will go for something raunchy into the roam as well, like Badang or the Gatot Kacha. We have seen the Kalea last game, but still, I don't think like they will go for another Kalea pick here. The Kalea mainly was because of the utility Akai. You know, like with an utility jungler, you need some heal as well. So that was the main cause for that Kalea, I believe. And for now, you're gonna see that last first pick for the side of team BKBB will be a
Muscle
4PS.
of
They know,
iron,
like, they are on the
bones
point.
of steel.
Told you. The Katot Kacha, the Kalea, all these things are good against the
My kiss grants you immortality or
Batang
death.
and the Katot Kacha. So we're gonna see that Katot Kacha coming in here. With the Alice being
Butterflies
forced out
born
from
by
the
thy
side of
wish,
team,
guided by
oh
lantern's
my goodness,
light.
how can you forget this beast? The Jushin was open all this time, and you really like
I
left it
didn't
out
cure
without
the
any.
pain. I harness it.
It just easily went into their hand at the same time. That's a cool pick from BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. Bye Bye took that Valentina into their side here, and that's be a good pick, I'll say, because so far I'll say the Valentina might gonna change the game because of the IMU
I'm
ultimate.
born with talent.
Whenever got banned here. Now the banning's coming here from the side of team Alu Pitika, but it could be. A lot of options are open at this moment, though. There is a chance they can go for a ban onto the into the jungle, Leo mode is open, Ishinshin is open, and with a Grok, I believe the Leo mode would have been a better choice.
Fight for the ultimate
We're not going to
answer.
see that Leo mode ban from BORO KARBI Bye Bye. But look at that, they're going for the Hilda ban here into the Rome. I don't know why this Hilda ban is coming in, because they already picked the Gatot Kacha. They will not go for a Hilda Rome. So obviously, like, you're wasting out one of your ban slot by banning that Hilda. And now from the BKBB, they have a chance to ban out another jungle, that is the Ishinshin, or maybe the, like the Bakshia as well. The Bakshia would have been a better pick here.
Valor and royalty in a dead body.
Leo mode. I was hoping for the Leo mode, and it's happening as well. But the Bakshia is totally, you cannot ignore it down as well. It can be a good pick for their side. They can come up with this Bakshia pick. So obviously, like, you cannot deny that pick as well. What could be the last ban for Alu Pitika? Though, like,
they call me a
have a lot of
hero
options.
because I saved my nation from falling apart.
Leo and Ishinshin, both are being taken out here. As I mentioned before, like, it's more like I think I'm sitting there making the drop for both these sides. Now the picks coming in soon, guys. What it could be. BORO KARBI Bye Bye. What they can go with those this time. Like, what else they can actually go for. Like, Bakshia jungle or a
True
Choi
love
jungle.
is like blood.
Okay, like, is it a rombo combo or what? Like Gatot Kacha for retribution? It's like they already got the Phobius into the EXP, so is this
The
Gatot
immortal
Kacha
one
going for a
chose me
rombo
to
combo?
vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
GG, man. Who you pick onto the jungle is a great pick, I'll say. Now the last pick coming in soon. What it could be,
I am a
guys.
daughter of Northern Vale. I swear to protect it till my last breath.
A Freya. That's a cool pick. Freya. And there is the last pick, guys. BORO KARBI Bye Bye. Bye Bye. What they can go up with. Like, this time, I believe BORO Bhai not done a good draft. I mean, you already had a Gatot Kacha. You could have gone with something else into the jungle. Why the heck you want Gatot Kacha to win the retribution? That too on a finals. Maybe because, like, they're thinking it's so easy to take down Alu Pitika here. Now, who is the damage dealer? Harley jungle. That's so unanimously picked from BORO KARBI Bhai Bhai, guys. Like, I was not expecting I was really not expecting that pick from the side of team BORO Bhai, because, like, Harley in this meta kind of questionable. I've seen it though. I mean, I've seen it though in the Arunachal Pradesh tournament, but still, like, is it gonna work here? Not so sure. Not so. Let's see. Like, if it works, it's a great thing. If it doesn't, then we have nothing to say. With this, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Land Dawn for the game number 2 between Team BORO KARBI Bhai Bhai versus Team Pitika at the Tetelia School X Summer Cup Season 1, and sponsored by Vista Games and powered by Battleknights India Esports. And a prize pool of 16,000, a BO5 series is going on right now at the Battleknights India channel. If you're already a subscriber, then do share the stream to your friends. And if you're not subscribing us, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe for more tournaments like this, guys. And there you go. The fight starts into the way. This is a retribution holder, Harley. And there's the Granger. Gatot Kacha. It might be a little bit of a glitch in the drop section. That's a Granger. And from the side of team Alu Pitika, everything is fine here. Weight has been shown. A Granger into the goal, like, yep, that's a classic comp. But that too against a Freya, you need a lot of stack for your side. That's the main thing, I'll say. The Carmilla roam as well, like in this meta, Carmilla roam, how it gonna works, that too also a questionable thing to see. There you go. That's not a quick damage, it's just a knock-on coming out from that Grok here. Need to go back at this moment. You're going to see that little bit of spike coming out into the hand of team Alu Pitika. And there you go. First blood secured by the Harley here onto the top sides. He managed to take down the Alice. That's a sustained one. And the crossbar play coming in. There's the Lantern Flare, which is going to give a lot of hindrance to the Carmilla. But as it is a Carmilla, she will be flee away to the safer side, and we're gonna see a turtle. No turtle contest, an uncontested turtle this time for the side of team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI, because I don't feel like the retribution holder might gonna go for the turtle here. With Harley, she's in a very bad position throughout the ring years. There is the go. There you go. Harley falls down. Infernal Pursuit coming in. Sliver of HP for that Grok here. He goes back into the safer side, but now the Phobia is in a very bad position. He's gonna use that flicker. Goes back, but will be getting chased down here. 2v1 situation with that Grog giving a little bit of support as well. Freya finds a kill onto the Phobias. What a rotation it was. Valentina falls down here. Team BORO KARBI KARBI. They will be getting slammed down by the side of team Alu Pitika. Once again, the early game domination start for Alu Pitika. Can they make it through the late game as well? Let's see. If you're going to talk about the goal, it is not so high, just like the first game, but the comp for the side of team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI, it is getting bitter because of that Harley pick. It's not working so well. They got the turtle though, they got the first part, but then when the team fights approach, they lost it out here. The Granger needs the stack. The Granger need the proper atonement here for his side. And there is a good zone out coming in here. Let's see, like, the score is 1-0 though. I mean, it is into the lead for the side of BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. But Alu Pitika, they're not so. Okay, like they're trying their best though, but how it goes, we're not sure about it yet. This is the Rhapsody coming in onto the Grog. They're going back here into the safer side. This is the Lantern Flare coming in as well. There is a Evil Quiller used to cleave away. It's like a simple atonement going here right now throughout the ring. Used 2v1 situation onto the Alice. They're going for a 2v1 fight onto her, but not gonna grab the kill this time. But they managed to make her back into the safer side to recall back into the position. But she comes back once again with the Grog. Giving out the zone, went for the pop of the hat, but Harley's hat will be used as well. Retribution, this time Suyu grabbed on the turtle, but the Grok falls down. Beautiful rotation coming out from the Granger this time. Rhapsody into the way, double kill secured. Am I gonna go for the triple at this point? He goes back because of the lesser help, and the Carmilla falls down. Look at the Granger, flicker comes in. That is the Infernal Pursuit for the Phobias. Finds a kill onto the Jushin. There is coming for the double, but this time it will be the Suyu. So he got a kill onto the Granger. Now the Suyu falls down. That is a roller coaster of ride because both the teams did not fall back. They fight our way like a brawl server. And this time the fight won by team BORO KARBI, but the macro won by the side of team Alu Pitika. They got the turtle into their way, and now they are going to give out a damage onto the structure as well. Granger coming in soon, but onto the bot side, you can see the Freya is dealing a lot of damage onto the tier. She might gonna grab up that tier, but before that, the Granger managed to secure that minion wave, which was way too harder for him to take it down when the Freya is getting the stack. But what a zone coming in. That's the Death Sonata poking out a lot of damage onto that Grok. Are there any chance we're gonna see Team Alu Pitika making their comeback in this BO5 series so far? A Harley jungle, which is right now taking down the Suyu easily. Now the Rhapsody used here. There is a little bit of zone Carmilla. But talking about the Carmilla, like, why you went for a Carmilla? Okay, that fights once again. Valentina falls down with the slain onto the Grok. That's the Rhapsody working here. That Sonata might gonna come out. Doesn't gonna connect. Valkyrie decent. Used by the Freya. And there is no chance the Granger can go back into the safer side. He falls down easily. Infernal Pursuit coming in the way. Crimson Beacon used for the defense. Phobius in a very bad position. Will be taken out with that. Jushin giving out the final blow. And now it's time for Alu Pitika to grab some structure for their side. The Freya is a big threat for the side of team. BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. They're losing out, but what a way to secure the kill on Suyu. That's Harley's hat used, and now he will spam it down to go back. A beautiful outplay comes into the way. He goes back there into the safer side, and now he will not return back. But the time for the turtle, the way for the turtle is open for the side of team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI because of the Richie holder falling down from the side of team Alu Pitika. Let's see. They will grab up the second micro for them, for their side. They lost one, but they grabbed two there for them. And now, Rhapsody into the way. Slain happened to the Chushin. They're going for the double at this point. Throw the ring. Used two-member caught into the way, but the flicker will be baited by the Granger to goes into the backside. And now you can see that the goal lead is a little bit tilting towards BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. They got a 1k goal lead for their side. Things are so smooth for BKBB here. But if they continue to do it, let's see. Okay, the Phobius grabs a kill onto the Freya. Goes back here. This time, BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. They're getting that late game spike into their hand and they're doing so great. This is the thing like I was talking about, like when the early start they play literally so safely, but when the game approaches to the late, they kind of show their own play. This time, let's see, flicker baited, beautiful shot coming in, turret falls down, Slain happened with the Death Sonata coming in, Jushin falls down as well, in front of Pursuit in the way, second tier in a very bad position, will be taken out, nothing gonna happen. The Freya will just watch it out in front of her eyes, in which the structures of their side falling down. So you went for the retaliation, but nothing gonna happen. The shots will just get targeted onto him. He will fall down instantly, fall down immediately with that damage coming out from the Granger. The stack is so high at this point. The Skypiercer stack is literally taking down the Granger's life every time he's attacking. I mean, the thing is, at this moment, you need to stop that Granger. The last game too, like enough CC, but for Alu Pitika, they really don't have much CC. This time too, they're losing out because of the same thing. Another fight coming in, guys. They managed to secure all those tier 2 in the mid and bot. It's just the top tier 2 for standing strong. It will be taken out so soon as well. But now it's time for the first lot, which just comes into the land of dawn. Team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. They're really playing so ruthlessly at this point. They're dominating their side. They're not giving any chance. Throw up the rain. One member caught down into the way. Grok looking for the setup here for the tech charge. Might not get that slot. But before that, the Grok will go back here. Valkyrie decent used for the defense. There's the Crimson Beacon used for the defense as well. Tech charge used, but double kill secured by the Granger. Cypher is siphoning at this point. But what just happened on the top? Valentina, she was actually giving out those traits for the side. Like, she was halting the way, but couldn't do so. And now the Lord, easy Lord, side off team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. That was an easy Lord. Now you have to wait for it. The Holy Shield has been taken out. Freya falls situation, and the Harley's damage literally outshine out of the Freya. Will Quiller zone comes in, but nothing gonna happen. The damage is not so high because of the damage spike being low here. The goal lead is kind of 5k, so obviously the gap is already shown. Death Sonata coming into the way. There is the Rhapsody as well. They need to go back at this point. Look at it, guys. Look at it. BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. They're trying to sustain themselves. They're trying to go back. They're trying to make a finish with this lot. 19-16 the score is. Still BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. They're doing great. Not marching in there. They're trying to defend it up. But look at that for a backline way. The Suyu and a sliver of HP with the Valkyrie. Decent gonna use here. The Freya will be taking out the Valentina. Grok falls down. There's a skill out of the Carmilla. Double for the Freya. She's going for a triple at this moment, but will be getting shut down by that Phobias. Killing spree with the Infernal Pursuit coming again and again. Now there is a chase onto the Jushians in a very bad position. You're gonna use the Lantern player onto the Granger. Keeping out the damage, but the Granger is going for the outplay. There you go. The Harley finds a kill here. Suyu goes in, finds a kill onto the Harley as well. And now it's just the Phobias, and Granger just goes back to the base. This was a hell of a lot good fight, I'll say. Like, everybody tries their best, but in the end, the Granger and the Phobias sustain down themselves. But somehow, team, like Alu Pitika, they managed to defend their base. And now it's time for them to actually go for the Lord contest, because you can gamble out here. You're just deficit by 4k gold. So 4k gold, if you want to recuperate it, even the timer is not so high for the killing timer is not so high. So obviously, like, you can actually contest out one game, like one Lord at least, so that you're gonna make up for the things. I mean, eventually, if you lose out the Lord, still you have a chance to defend it down. And for that, you need to clear out all the minion waves, so that when the time comes, it will be as easy as possible. But there is a pause, guys. It's more looking like someone has taken the pause, technical glitch. So stay alert. We'll be coming back soon for the game when it gets resumed. Yep. I think the pause is taking a little bit more time here. It's because of the network issue, or maybe the technical glitch onto any player side, because on the production side, it is totally okay. I can see it. On my side, as a caster, I'm also like having no issues here. So it's obviously from the team side. Which team is not so clear yet, but still, like, this is kind of a strategic timeout. It's just more like they're waiting for the perfect moment so that they can go for the, the way. Okay, the match starts once again, and we're gonna see that There is the skirmish. The Freya falls down by the Valentina, and you're going to see the Rhapsody coming in as well. The blue buff will be getting invaded down. There is the chase onto the Grog, but they will be fine. They will go back to the safer side so that they can defend this Lord out for their side. BORO KARBI BHAI in a very good situation at this point. They're going to grab up the Lord. They already grabbed up the Lord for them, their side, and there's the Flicker baited at this point. He goes back into the safer zone. The Phobius, he's going to try to ditch out a lot of damage here. They managed to haul them out. Let's see with this Lord, can we see BORO KARBI BHAI taking on this game for them, because the Lord is here, guys. The second Lord of the game is here. And there is a chance that we're going to see the contest from the side of team Alu Pitika. So let's see. Before that, continuous burst out coming out from the Chushin with that lantern flare. But what just happened? Harley, that damage onto the Suyu, he can't do anything at this point. This is the Harley play. Throw the ruin used, or the top side, they're putting that lane pressure and they're going for the Lord directly. 5-man Lord. A very easy Lord, I'll say, but looking after that little bit of poke. You don't have the retreat holder, so you should not go for the contest. Even if like the Suyu would have been there, then he would have tried to take out the Lord, but this time he's not even there. He got chunked down with the damage coming out from that Harley. So obviously, like, going for the Lord gamble will not be a better choice with the hat, with the retreat holder not surrounding you. Another fight is continuing. We're going to see the throw of the ring used onto no one. There is a tech charge comes up as well. Carmilla falls down first. But look at the damage onto the Phobius. He goes in, got that damage and falls down. There is a double onto that Grok here. I mean, slain onto the Grok here by the Granger. But two members, two of the sustain, two of the frontliners from the side of team BORO KARBI BHAI goes down there. So we might going to see defend onto this Lord again. On the side of team Alu Pitika is it's not so easy to barge in, but look at the Granger. He's not stopping out. He's going for the godlike, and there is a kill onto the Suyu. Lord marching onto the top, throwing the ruin huge, but nothing gonna happen. The Alice goes back here with the slain happening with the Sky Piercer piercing her down. There is BORO KARBI BHAI. Recall started. They know it's a win. Minions standing in the base, trying their best to delete the minions out, the waves out, but nothing gonna happen. There's a slain coming onto the Valentina, but the Granger is just gonna lock it down. And with this, Team BORO KARBI BHAI will be winning the second game as well, so that they will be going for the match point in the third game. Yes, guys, you heard me right. A do or die set for the side of team Alu Pitika, because the lead has already been taken out by the side of BORO KARBI BHAI. They already done it. 2-1. 2-0 the score is. And now they need just 1 point to grab up that 16,000 prize pool at the Tetelia School X Summer Cup Season 1. Just one more win, and you are just getting that 16,000 prize pool. Sponsored by Vista Games, powered by Battleknights India Esports. Our YouTube channel you're watching out right now is Battleknights India Esports. Do not forget to subscribe and do not forget to share the stream, like the stream, comment down in the stream whom you're supporting here. So boy STZ on the casting desk, and now we'll be heading for the third game. It might be the final game, it might be the end, or it might be the start, the beginning. Who knows? There you go. The draft begins with this for the third game, for the big game.
It is in despair that I see the fondest hopes.
The clouds are ever shifting, but this heart remains steadfast.
Okay.
Now you lead the way to the next adventure.
And then you go. The Sora will be taken out as well for the side of Team Alu Pitika. They know that they cannot leave that Sora, but even though team BORO KARBI, they leave that Jushin out in the last games and Alu Pitika got it to their hand, but doesn't matter. They somehow managed to counter the Jushin and take on the game number 2 for their side as well. Now they are on the verge of match point. If they win this game, it's over for the side of Alu Pitika. So it's like a win-win situation for BORO KARBI. So let's see BORO KARBI what they're going to ban here. Ban Nathan, I mean, 3 games,
My
3
kiss
ban onto the
grants you immortality or death.
A proper kind of respect. And Alice,
light me up and watch the world burn!
We might gonna see a Fedrin ban this time, or maybe a Fedrin first pick. Who knows? The Jushin is open though. They might gonna go for the Jushin ban too. There is a chance, guys, that they can claim this Jushin into the ban list. But at the same time, Alu Pitika, what they are up to for the first pick for their side. Like the Grok last time, they went
See
for the
value
Grok.
in me?
They were having good Grok last time too.
You
but
should.
they couldn't do something. Told you, like when the Xbox is getting banned, there is a chance that the Fedrin might gonna come up. And we have already seen in the last 3 games, the Fedrin is getting, last 2 games, the Fedrin is getting continuously banned. So adding it onto the 3rd game will not be a bigger issue for the side of team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. Banning out the respect heroes here, and there is the 3rd ban as a Grok, because you don't want to leave a Grok when the first pick doesn't fall into your side. So obviously banning this Grok out, there is a chance opening for the side of team BORO KARBI BHAI that they can come up with that carry pick here. The carry is open, but so do the Freya. So if they're going for the carry, we might gonna see a Freya onto the side of team Alu Pitika. Like, there is a chance. They won through that Freya in the last game. They did it so well, but they lost it out in the end. It's like early phase is team Alu Pitika, but when the late approaches, somehow BORO KARBI, they managed to come into the win.
Wipe out all the injustice in the world.
A Tao coming in though. That's quite illustrious.
This land is our homeland, and it will soon be your burial ground.
I've been waiting for too long. I've been waiting for too long.
Years.
Really sorry for the network issue, guys. And you can see that unrationalized picks, and you left that carry out, and Alu Pitika are not going to waste their time to take the carry for their side. We're going to see the Lapu Lapu into the EXP as well, but there is a Chow, there is a Terizla this time. It's like a rank games. BORO by
everything
engulfed in flames. To the way for the fun. The Valor coming in as well. This is kind of a drought we see in the rank only. And what in the jungle? Like a Saber this time, but they went for the Harley last time. So there might be a chance they can come up with a Saber, the Executioner. And Alu Pitika, they're going for the last pick here in the first picking phase.
Valor and royalty in a dead body.
In a dead body. Yeah, that's the Leo mode, guys. I love the Leo mode. And it appears in the Land of Dawn, because that's one of my favorite hero. I always play the Leo mode. So obviously when I see it onto the way, so I get happy as well. Now let's see, like, what else
I'm born
can be
with
taken
talent.
out for the side of team Alu Pitika. They banned the Greenie. They went for the Leo mode. Obviously, we're going to see the Greenie ban.
Born by thy wish, guided
when the
by
Leo mode
lantern's
is on.
light.
And instantly we're going to see a ban onto the Jushin as well. So now the last ban, what it could be, Alu Pitika. The mages are open. The jungle is open. So you might going to ban the Lunox. The Lunox, you don't want the Lunox to be there for Alu Pitika. And
Come
for
on, Dexter.
BORO KARBI,
It's our show time.
Oh, that's a good ban as well. Like in the meta, you know, the Claude is so good against the carry. So obviously, like,
Fight!
but do you
Fight for
think
the
they're gonna
ultimate
they're gonna
answer.
follow the meta here? Because so far the picks are so much in common. Like in a ranked picks, they're in a ranked picks here. Chaw, Valir, Terizla. It's not like you see this kind of picks every
Crowned
day.
by heaven's mandate,
These are so
my legacy shall
unrecognized.
endure.
Satian, guys. Satian will be the option coming out from Alu Pitika. They're once again going for a good drop. And what will be the answer? With the jungle Ishan Shin? Or with a jungle onto something else? Hanavi. Okay. I was not expecting a Hanavi. Higambana. Higambana is the ultimate for the Hanabi.
Hayabusa.
It's kind of a start.
Sanjo.
Attack. There's the Hayabusa. It's a pair of from the Moon Crescents. But you know, like the Hanabi in a jungle, in a gold, that too, in this meta, it's works though. But against the carry, I don't know how it's gonna work. They're literally going for a mockery kind of picks. BORO KARBI, they know that like, they're gonna win this game. If they will win this game, they will grab out the 16,000 prize pool, and it's so not so late. Also, like there is a time you can actually attornize yourself. And the last pick for the setup team, Alu Pitika, will be the Kaza. You have the Rome Kaza here. Let's see how it works for their side. We're already set for the game number 3, which is a big game. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, there's a pause. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Land of Dawn for the game number 3. Might be the last game, might be the starting for the side of Alu Pitika. Who knows? A reverse sweep might gonna come forward because this is a BO5 series, the final, the grand finale at the Tetelia School X SUMMERCUP Season 1, organized by Battleknights, prize pool of 16K. And you're right now watching the game number 2 and game number 3 between team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI versus Alu Pitika, in which BORO KARBI having a lead here. You're gonna see that early game invasion coming out from the Chow. He does have the damage, is giving it out onto that jungler, but this time he might gonna take it out. The flicker baited, but there is a follow-up from the Lapu Lapu, and there you go. The first blood once again falls into the hand of team Alu Pitika here, and you're gonna see the burst coming out from the Alu Pitika side. 2-0. The score is high right now. You're gonna say that, but that early game invasion was not so needed, I believe. And at this point, let's see what happens. So far, everything is going the way team Alu Pitika wants, but this draft is so much into vain, I'll say. They're trying though, they're trying their best. There is the penetration circle coming in, and you're gonna see that Hayabusa giving out the zone. But those zones are like normal zones, not the Hayabusa, but the Chow. It's like the zones are properly, but we might not gonna see the invasion just like the Chow did in the early phase because of the follow up, because of the 4-man being there, he got chunked down as well. So 1-0 the score is, and like you have the early phase of your game, and then the Hanabi might gonna be the one getting shine against the carry. But now the turtle is on the way as well. Hayabusa is trying to contest it out. He used the quad shadow. He went for the Oogie shadow kill here, but there is the Leo mode getting the turtle into his hand. There is the Phantom Steed used as well. Fury of Phoenix coming in the way. Chow falls down first. Now they're going for the Hayabusa. Let's see. Okay, the Terizla falls down. He gave out a beautiful follow-up, but this time, there you go. The Valid as well. 3-man down with Team Alu Pitika not going for a merciful way in this game so far. 4-0, a great start with the 2k goal lead. They got the turtle, they got 4 kills. It's like a revenge from Alu Pitika. This time, they're not stopping away. They're not gonna give it away to BORO Bhai easily. They're going to give it all to them. This is a high leverage kind of match for BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. They took it so unseriously, and this is the reason they're falling down in the early phase. Can they make their comeback? Let's see. The damage are coming in, but that's a valid. That's only can give out a lot of crowd control. It only can give out a lot of stun. Cannot give a match full of win. So obviously, like at this phase, I believe Team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI, they need to stop them out somehow with the proper kind of gank. They have a Hayabusa, they have nothing into the sustain that much. And now once again, they're trying for a skirmish. We're going to see the Way of Dragon used. Hayabusa in a very bad position. We might be taken out, but there's the Kaza getting down as well. Double kill by the Jewish JTN. And now he's going for a triple at this point. Sliver of HP for that Chow. She finds his way back, but that's the double kill. Secured easily from the side of Team Alu Pitika. GG comeback, I'll say, from Alu Pitika. Just 1 kill on the board for the side of BORO KARBI and 6 kills for Alu Pitika. They're literally doing great. And if this carry is getting the early spike, I'll say, like in the late game, she's gonna make things more and more bad for and worst for BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. Turtle once again coming in, second turtle in the game. Fury of the Phoenix is still ready onto the still not ready onto the Zetian. Leo mode might gonna go for the turtle first. The turtle dance started. There is a little bit of penetration zone used. There is a skirmish coming out. They use the divine judgment. Falls down there. Chow once again getting down as well. Slain happened. The Leo mode went for the Phantom Steed. There is a pull. There is a push by the Valir, and there you go. The Fury of Phoenix giving out a lot of infos. The Hayabusa goes in with the Oogie Shadow kill, but this time he happened to give that crest onto 3 people, and there you go. The Haya falls down easy. Turtle once again comes out for the side of Alu Pitika, but in that way, look at that Hanabi. She's doing her walk. Like the carry give a proper rotation to the turtle zone, but the Hanabi, she just stayed in that lane and she grabbed up the whole turret gold, and now she's going for more extra damage onto that carry and the Kaja as well. She's not fearing anybody. This is the Hanabi meta, guys. You are right now seeing the Dark System meta or whatever you can say, but it's so fast. Working now, Cho. No, you can't fall for 4 times. Super Cave falling for 4 times straight away. Can't do anything this time in this game so far. And there is a 2k goal lead for Alu Pitika. They got 2 turtle, 9 kills, 6 to the lead, and they're doing so great. But this is the early phase. We already seen last 2 games they are winning the early phase, but in the late phase, it might be the MM, it might be the jungler, it might be the mid laner, but somehow Team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI, they're getting the spike and winning the game. Let's see who will be the carry this time for the side of Team BORO BHAI KARBI. But before that, there's the damage coming out. Carry is going in there. That is the Chow falling down. Phantom Steed used. Mega kill onto that Terizla. And there is no chance we're going to see the survive. But shutdown happened to the Zetian here. A little bit of overextension. Hayabusa went for the damage. Not going to have a lot of onto that Kaza. And Hanabi, she will not join the team fight. She's just into the push here. And now the Hanabi 1v1 onto that Kaza, dealing out a lot of damage with that. Hegambana not got used yet. Still has the Hegambana. And like minions have been taken out, but carry is doing a greater work, I'll say. Like joining the team fights, contributing into the team fights damage. Like, you're getting more gold than the turret's gold. So obviously, that's the reason Alu Pitika are higher with the goal lead. 1k, even if it is 1k, it doesn't matter, but still, they're in the higher goal lead. But another team fight coming in. Phantom State used with the Fury of Phoenix as well. This time, the Chow might gonna fall down once again. There is Lava with the first one. Ugi Shadow Kill used. That is a shutdown happen out of the Leo mode. Hayabusa goes back, but he got cut with the Divine Judgment and falls down with that burst coming out from the ZTN. There's a passive used. It goes back at this point. Hanabi still not joining the team fight. Will be going on to the top side to grab up some more structure for his side. The turtle is totally free at this point. And look at the carry. She's going for a structure here. Nobody's there onto the board to guard the structure. Chow might gonna go for it, but he might not gonna defend it out easily because this is the carry and the ZTN. Both of them got the range, and Chow is kind of close combat hero. He can't go for that close combat at this point without any follow-up from his side. That structure will just get deleted down onto the top side. A 1v1 situation happening with the Lapu versus Hanabi, and the Hanabi will fall down for the first time in this game so far because of that worst decision coming out from her. She got 1 kill and 1 death, 110 the KDAs, and the third turtle goes in the hand of the Leo mode. He got the Turtle Slayer mark this time. Alu Pitika, they're winning the trades, they're winning the macro objectives. They are preparing for the fourth game decider. Not the fourth game decider, but the fourth game, because this is a do or die. If they win this game, they're going to go for the fourth game. That will be another do or die. And if they win that game, then there will be the match point in the fifth game decider so far in this BO5 series. So it's more like the BORO KARBI. They took it so easily. They got a chance for go for that carry, but they didn't. Then they had a chance to go for the Leo mode. They didn't. It's like they gave trade after trade, hero after hero. And that's the reason they lost the draft so far. And you can see the result here. Alu Pitika, they're doing so great. When you take your opponent so unseriously, this is what happens. Like, you took them so unseriously that now there is a chance that they might gonna win this game. There is a chance. Divine Judgment used, a lot of damage being focused onto the way. Lapu rotating out into the bot, and there is the Fury of Phoenix used. Info get into the hand, the global ultimate. Ugi Shadow Kill used as well. A lot of resources burned down. Way of Dragon used as well. Chow in a very bad position. Brave Spider comes in the way. There is the Lapu. He goes back at this point. Sliver of HP. Look at the damage from the Hanabi. But lead with a constant stun. Managed to secure that Lapu here. Ugi Shadow Kill used. Doesn't have the passive. Zetian falls down for the first time. Sliver of HP for the Kaja. They are retaliating back at this moment. Look at that overextension. Look at that aggression coming out from the side of BORO KARBI. I don't know how, but they are doing it. They're somehow once again making their comeback in the mid phase. 7-14 the score is. The down with 1:2 ratio, but still they're doing so great. Divine Judgment, look at the carry's damage, but this time the post come out. Carry in a very bad situation. Hanabi falls down here. Balin falls down as well. 2 kills added in the way. 16, no, it's a 17. Leo mode marks the showdown. And there you go, Alu Pitika. They are back into the game once again. 17-7 the score is. It's the highest score from the side of Team Alu Pitika. They're in the way to win. Can they do it? The Lord, it's on to the mark. It's the first time in the history of this final we're going to see Alu Pitika getting a lot for their side. They're dominating the whole game so far from the early to mid. We saw a little bit of spike when the tier 1 falls down in the mid, but then there is a comeback. Once again, they are online. Alu Pitika giving no chance to the side of Team BORO KARBI BHAI to make their comeback. They really want this win to make sure that this game goes for the fourth game decider. Let's see what will be happening. We're going to see the skirmish once again in the mid. Oh my goodness, he went for the Divine Judgment. He falls down immediately. Hanabi is getting the damage here, but he needs to play safe here. Who will be the sustain? That's the Terizla. This is how this game going, guys. I mean, a roller coaster ride kind of game. Ugi Shadow Kill used. Wind of Nature comes out for the carry. She doesn't have a passive right now. She goes back easily. That is the, cooldown to the passive for the ZTN and the carry, both of them. Are we going to see something? The Lord will get defended easily from the side, of course, but then what? You need to show your best game because this is the third game match point. And so far, the side of Team Alu Pitika, they need to show their best game as well. This is the tour and they showed their best game. But they throw this game out, then that will not be a good case. Chow went for that aggression. He used the flicker, he used the Shinpo, but now he got in a very bad position. Trapped down by 4 members. Got down there easily. Ugi Shadow Kill used as well. 4 members into the way. Nothing gonna happen. He just give a poke. Come back easily at this moment. You're gonna see those damages. Slither of HP. For Ulgwin. He comes back into the safer choice. But at this point, you're on to a Hanabi. Are you ready for it? Like, against a carry or on a Hanabi? This is not at all a good case. You know, like, the Hanabi in the late game might be the best but still, like, against a carry is still questionable. It would have been a better choice if Granger or something else would have been there, but what just happened? A shutdown happened to the carry. She was not aware of the Haya in the bush, and that's the reason the quad shadow connected, and the Ugi shadow kill just managed to execute out that carry there. The BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI, they really don't want to give up so far. They're trying their best. They're giving their best. They're trying to win this game so far. And the Chow goes in there, Phantom Seed used, and this time the Z10 falls down first, and there will be a slain order to the Chow. 1-for-1, the score is, look at the damage coming in, Higamana used. Oh my goodness, Tia falls down, Kaja goes back. There is no chance to retaliate at this point. They need to go back, and they did it, but in the cost of tier 2 in the mid. The expansion is happening. The Lord is coming soon in the Land of Dawn for the second time. It's just 15 seconds away. Ugi Shadow Kill used. Need to come back. He'll use the resources at this point to bait out some, to gamble out some from Alu Pitika. But now the Lord time, you're definitely going to see a contest. But thing is, the goal lead, which was persisting as a 4K for Alu Pitika, goes down at this moment. They recuperated. BORO Bhai, they recuperate the goal lead. And now they might gonna go for the Lord contest as well. But look at that position from Alu Pitika, from each and every bush. They're waiting for the perfect way to barge in so that they can go for this Lord and might gonna go for another lane pressure kind of situation. Divine Judgment used at this point. He goes back at this moment. He doesn't have the resources. Fury of Phoenix used. Valid goes deleted by that carry. Carry does have the Wind of Nature. And now we're going for the Higamana here. From behind, the Hayabusa might gonna go for it. The Terizla falls down, level of HP, Leo mode first, cutting shot down, Gary's next, and now they're going for a double. It's a double for the Hanabi, and it's over. It's over for Alu Pitika. They used all the resources for the Terizla and the Valir, and now you're gonna lost out the Lord here. Somehow, once again, in the late phase, BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI, they making their comeback. The Kaja going back here, but we'll be getting a constant taunts from the side of Team BORO by Karbi. And this is the way they're going for the inhibitor. Recall taunting are going in with a simple draft they're using to dominate the game so far. Fury of Phoenix, nothing gonna happen. Killing spree, they're locking down the base. Is it the end? The minion waves are still here. Okay, not the end. They're trying the best to defend it down. Hanabi versus carry. Hanabi versus carry. Hanabi managed to delete it down the carry here. There is a shutdown happened. Double for the Leo. Shutdown onto the Hanabi. It's a triple. He's going for a maniac at this moment. Can he do it? The turtle. And the Lord coming in. The penetration zone used. There is a Leo mode falling down. They're trying their best. Will he manage to defend the Lord here at this point? The Lapu with the bravest fighter. Look at that. He falls down here. The Lord still standing in. The base is at a 25% health. Is it a time? You're going to defend it down. Let's see. There is the Zetian coming in. He's busting out. He's trying to deflect the Lord here. Chow is the only survivor. The Valid is the only survivor. There you go. The Zetian falls down. The Lord in the base at this point, hitting out the crystal, but somehow the carry comes in a perfect time, managed to defend the Lord here, but onto the top, onto the bot, all those inhibitors falls down here, just the bot one standing, the mid and the top fall down, but the bot one is standing in an inch of health. It's like one hit away from getting down. The cannon minion is enough to take it down easily. So it's like they were about to win the game, but then it was a nice defense coming out from Alu Pitika. I'll say there is a chance. There is a hope. There is a candle burning at this point. We might gonna see a comeback. There is the Way of Dragon as well. There is a Phantom Seed as well. Fury of Phoenix here. There's a follow-up coming in. And if he finds a kill out of the Lapu is going for a double out of the Leo. Might be a triple, but before that, the Terizla will just take out the kill onto that carry. Look at the damage on the Chow, but this time it's just the Kaza and the ZTN without the passive. The Oogie Shadow Kill used at this moment. And now the Hanabi and the Co are going in, locking down the Crystal. Recall spam. With this, the Nemesis broken down. And the Crystal popped up for the side of team BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. BKBB are the champions, ladies and gentlemen, for the Tetelia School X Championship, Summer Championship Season 1. 16,000 prize pool, and they are the winner. What a game it was. Not at all a game for the team BORO by KARBI, but still, in the late phase, once again, they proved themselves, taking out the Crystal, taking out the crown, and this is the win, guys, for team BKBB. Congratulations on behalf of Battleknights India. Congratulations on behalf of Vista Games. Congratulations on behalf of each and every viewers who were watching you all. The fans of BKBB will be very happy. This is the win. This is for BKBB. They got the prize. They got the win. What a game it was. Dominating from the start by the side of team Alu Pitika. But then the result falls into the hand of BKBB. Congratulations, guys. And with this, it's your boy STZ signing off from Tetelia School X Championship, X Summer Championship Season 1, powered by Battleknights India Esports, sponsored by Vista Games, prize pool of 16K. That was a BO5 grand finale, and it was the winner. And you know who it is, BKBB, BORO KARBI BHAI BHAI. With a simple rank draft, they managed to take out a proper tournament kind of draft. And with this, guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all. See you all in the next tournament. Till then, goodbye, everyone. Good night. Shabak here.
This arrow shatters silence and heralds the spring. Let the light of spring illuminate our path.
May all be blessed with a golden harvest. Fallen leaves on golden winds sing of autumn's arrival.
Though winter falls, we yearn for spring stirring, Florian and I.
Together, we'll brave winter's embrace.